1051.
Bow 1051 is the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building today.
A legend. Yeah. Let's call it what it is.
This is exciting. This is my very first time ever meeting DMX. So
That's
I'm
what's up.
excited
That's
about
what's
it.
DMX.
Yeah.
Listen, I was in Miami and I was leaving Live.
Uh-huh.
And I was like making a joke because I saw you walking in, but I didn't know it was really you. I was like, look at DMX going in to Live.
Yeah.
And then later on,
It was
like,
really DMX.
was
Ended
at
up blowing it down.
That's right. Now,
You don't strike me as the Live type, man.
No, I just happened to, stumble across it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Turned out to be popping, too.
Yeah, okay.
Now, let me tell you about DMX. DMX was probably one of the artists that saved Def Jam back in the day when Def Jam was going down, and he saved Def Jam with the cruddy raps. But let me tell you how generous DMX was.
Okay.
This is when I was producing. DMX flew me down to L.A. When he was shooting a movie. And we did about 4 or 5 tracks. But the reason I knew DMX was so big is in the middle of the movie, he stopped filming. It was like, Envy, let's go fly helicopters. And we went to the store. We bought remote control helicopters and started flying helicopters in the middle of the set. Now, who was the guy that you were doing the film with at the time? Asian actor.
Jet Li.
Jet Li.
Asian actor.
Yeah, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah, a little guy named Jet Li.
Hold on. Jet Li was a little guy because Jet Li had to wait there in his trailer for 4 hours, 5 hours until DMX stopped.
Priorities.
And stopped doing these helicopters.
Priorities.
And I said, this guy is crazy. But we did it for like 4 or 8 hours, and Jet Li just sat there and waited.
Hey, he's cool.
He's fine with it.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed your reality show when you had the reality show on television.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you did some wild
We
things.
just did a new one, Celebrity Couples.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you and your, I don't want, is it wife, ex-wife?
Ex-wife.
Okay.
Yeah,
Soulmate, though.
Yeah, exactly. We still like the best of friends, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's never going to change, man. I'm grateful for that.
I think that's great. And your VH1 Behind the Music was just really emotional and crazy, like VH1 Behind the Music that I've ever seen.
It was honest. It was honest. I mean, a lot of people are afraid of honesty. You know what I'm saying? They're afraid to show who they are, because they think it, makes them look weak or whatever, or, well, we all have flaws, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who tries to act like they don't, it's full of, well, you know what they're full of.
Yeah.
That's why I always say you were so necessary, because you do come with a lot of honesty and a lot of truth.
Yeah.
But a lot of times that has been, the gift and the curse for you.
Exactly. That's exactly what it's always been. It's always been. And I've said that so many times in so many songs over the years, blessed with the curse. Blessed with the curse.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't know if you were going to really show up today.
Really?
I was like, I don't know if DMX is going to show up for this show.
Aww.
I don't know why. I just have this perception, because I guess from watching the reality show, you could be at 7-Eleven cooking things in the microwave.
That was an edit. That really didn't happen the way, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was at the store doing that, but I wasn't supposed to be going to the studio.
Okay, they made it seem like you was cooking eggs in the microwave at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I did cook the eggs in the microwave, but I wasn't supposed to be going to the studio,
And then you hear envy stories.
That don't even look right. You mean, like,
You hear envy stories of how you interrupted a movie for 4 hours.
Oh, yeah, but see, that's not late. That's just going to do something, I was already there, and then I left to do something else,
Did you ever have that in your contract? Like, look, I'm going to shoot this movie, but every now and then I might take 4-hour breaks.
I think it might have been in there.
Okay.
It might have been in there.
They could have shot a different scene while he was gone or something, work on something else.
Yeah,
Now let's talk about the career. Let's go back a little bit. Now you sold millions and millions and millions of records, and then all of a sudden you slowed down. It just seemed like you just stopped. Was it the fact that you had a problem with Def Jam? Was it the producers? Was you with Rough Riders? What made DMX stop recording? And we're being truthful because we want to know. We haven't heard from X in a long time.
Y'all know the story already. You know what I'm saying? Used to be my dog. You was in my left titty. Screenwriter die. I thought you would die with me. What happened was, like I said, I had the crazy track record, Def Jam. Everything was good. I go to do the 6th album, and
Jay-Z became president.
Over. Yeah. When he first got the job, he hit me with the call like, "Yo, dog, inmates is running the building." Like, "Yo, you good?" Finish the album, shoot the video. What happened? Go on vacation, and we don't know. What you mean you don't know? How do you listen to a whole album, pick a single, shoot a video, then don't know? Okay, I see what's really good. You're trying to eliminate the competition, because at first you retire, then get me off the label. Now you're back rapping again. Okay.
But everybody knows you've had battles with drugs throughout the years.
Yeah.
So at the time they were saying that you was on drugs. That's why they didn't want to invest in you.
Right. They already invested. What you mean they didn't want to invest? They already invested. Like I said, the album was recorded, shot the video. Everything. That was just some bullshit. You know what that was.
Do you ever feel
Let's
like
get
people,
rid of the competition?
Do you ever feel like people at the label didn't do enough for you when they could tell that you really needed help, or do you think that you were too far gone?
No, I was never too far gone. I mean, they just All I needed was just do me like you do everybody else. You know, you don't sit there and you know, speculate about this and think about this and assume this. Just do me like you do everybody else, and it's gonna be all right, man. You know what I mean? But that never happened.
So I think with DMX too, you never. Def Jam, I feel, never put a lot into DMX. It was always the groundwork with DMX. Now we got to talk about you driving DMX. DMX, you should never drive a car.
Stay from behind cars, my brother.
Stay away from the car. Your license is suspended. You cannot drive.
I thought I had problems driving, but this guy.
I got too many cars to not drive, man.
Let Dame Grease drive. Let somebody drive.
Wait, hold on. What is your license situation looking like right now?
Well, you know what? Now, when you say, am I going to be able to drive again, do you mean legally or
yes.
physically? Legally, probably not. No, probably not.
Ever?
Well, you know, I just have faith that, you know, one day it'll work itself out. But in the meantime, I'm behind the wheel, man. Catch me if you can.
You do some funny random things, though, like in the airport.
When he played the FBI agent was the craziest thing I ever heard. Was that true? Did you really put the light on in the car and bust through the gate?
I think that's hilarious.
Everything needs to be in perspective. See, what had happened was...
Oh, boy.
You know somebody lying when they start up with what had happened was...
I was rushing for a flight.
Right.
And this dude in the raggedy-ass Honda, he driving wild slow.
Right.
Now, usually if I'm in a rush, you know what I'm saying, and I'm in that truck, I hit the lights and, you know, throw the siren or whatever, and they get out the way.
Right.
But he was just totally disrespecting my authority. Not that I really had the authority. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have the authority. But what if I really did have the authority?
Right. So you threw the light on.
Yeah, I threw the light on.
So you just have sirens in your car?
Well, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
That one, yeah.
I think that made you feel like you had more authority than you actually had.
I had a supercharger there. It was all blacked out. I had the lights, the siren, the PA system. Authority. Damn right I had authority.
Now, you don't think the guy was like, that's DMX.
No, he didn't see me at first. I told him, my windows were tinted, everything. So then I just ran over, I pulled him, cut him off, jumped out the car, like, yo. All right, I might have asked for his license. I don't remember. I might have asked for his license. You know, man. And then the lady, you know the lady in the parking lot that be driving around the golf cart at the airport? Yeah. I was like, yo, call the police on this dude, you know what I'm saying? I might have said, you know, something to the effect that
I am the police.
Yeah, something like that.
All this while you're rushing to catch a flight, but you have time to stop somebody, pull them over, get their license.
You know what? Because anger gets the best of me sometimes.
Oh, okay.
You know, and when I get angry to a certain point, nothing else matters.
Right.
And I really wanted to snatch him out the car and just, you know, duff him out like police really do. You know?
Right.
But,
Gosh.
you know, but I didn't do it.
Okay, so anger plus, you know, alcohol, some drugs maybe. Like none of that? Sober?
No. Sober? It should have 6 o'clock in the morning. Of course I was sober.
Okay.
But you have also said that you do suffer from bipolar disorder.
I didn't say that.
Oh, you didn't? Because I read that somewhere.
Awkward.
Hold on, let me Google
But
this
you know what,
now.
though? That's what they do when they can't figure somebody out.
Yeah.
They say he's bipolar, he got ADHD.
Yeah, a whole bunch of random letters.
Now also, Ja Rule. Did you ever have a problem with Ja Rule?
Of course
Ever
he
had a
did.
problem
We
with
know
that?
that. Everybody knows he had a problem
what was
with
the
Ja
problem with Ja? Did you feel like he was stealing your style, everything?
Something like that. I'd rather not.
But you guys were gonna do an album together. Do you know how big that?
Yeah,
The Murder Inc.
You guys are like in a
Remember how
group.
big
That was
album
Irv Gotti's idea. It was gonna be me, John, and Jay-Z.
That would
I
have been a
remember
crazy
that.
album.
You guys
Right.
did one song together.
Yeah,
Like,
and you know, figured we couldn't really.
Get in the studio. Egos.
Yeah.
what about Leor Cohen? Because he spoke very highly of you on the
I like
Behind the
Leor.
Music.
I like Leo.
Those are the. That was like a really
That was
great
the last real label of hip hop. I mean, that was like the last era of hip hop when it was like, you know, the same as when Run DMC and, you know, LL Cool J and Queen Latifah and Nicki D and, you know, when hip hop was hip hop. You know what I mean? That was like the last of the Mohicans, man.
Do you still get inspired to do music?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you gonna do it?
I don't have to you know, be commissioned to do an album, to do a song. You know what I mean? To go in the studio, you know. I get influenced, I get inspired, and I write.
Now, do you feel that a lot of people are using you, that you just came home? Because as soon as you came home, it seems like every artist out there reached out to do a quick little song with you and then bounce. Do you feel like an artist try to use you because of who you are and your situation?
Well, you know, if that is the case, you know, them attempting to use me will just get them shut out on their own song.
Right.
I mean, so it's like, you know, if that's what you want to do it. But if I don't feel a song or the artist, I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a positive thing, though, that you could go away and then come back and artists are still like, that's who I want to work with. That means they're inspired by you. Like, I know Machine Gun Kelly in particular.
Yeah, I like it.
Waka Flocka too.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly, you guys actually somebody, are you working on a mixtape together or something like that? No, but you did a song together.
Yeah, we did a song
and he
together.
did say that you were like his #1 inspiration.
Yeah, we had a great vibe in the studio too.
Now, Machine Gun Kelly seemed like somebody you would diss. Like you, like I'm not rocking with this dude.
Why? I mean, I'm not into the, just diss for nothing type of shit. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? There has to be a reason. It has to be, something that was done to me.
Lyrically, I wouldn't think you would like Machine Gun Kelly. He's a nice guy.
Great energy.
Yeah, great energy. But lyrically, I wouldn't think you would want to rock with him on a record.
What y'all saying? He's whack or something?
He is whack.
I like his
That's all.
song.
Look at his
Machine Gun
face.
Kelly's not
Absolutely.
whack.
Nah.
He's not
No,
whack.
I don't think he's nice.
Not
lyrically.
whack.
Nah.
He's not
He's
whack.
better than 80% of rappers out here.
That's
And
a
you
stretch.
like that song Wild Boys that he did?
I like Wild Boys because it fits him. It's his energy. I know what type of, and it's him and Flocka that fits.
So who do you think is nice?
Right
Lyrically.
now?
Yeah, lyrically.
He likes Rick
Evidently,
Ross.
I'm missing something.
My favorite new guy right now is I like Jeezy. I like French
likes 2
Montana. I
Chainz.
like 2 Chainz.
Jeezy?
I like Meek Mill. I think Meek
You like
Mill is
J. Cole?
J. Cole.
J. Cole's nice.
I think Meek Mill is very dope lyrically.
Jeezy?
Absolutely.
Lyrically?
Absolutely. I feel him. I'm not gonna say lyrically, but I feel him.
So
He's
you
not
just said lyrically, though.
He's not a great lyricist. I
Oh,
feel
okay,
him.
that's
Yeah.
good.
No. No, he's not a great lyricist.
We're talking about lyrics.
I feel him.
Oh, all right.
I feel him.
Right.
Like if I had to compare them, I'd say like Rick Ross is dope lyrically. If I had to compare the two, I'd say Rick Ross was more like Biggie, Jeezy was more like Pac. Because Pac wasn't the best lyricist, but you felt him.
Rick Ross looks more like Biggie.
Rick Ross got lyrics though.
Well, I guess.
All right, so
You gotta
DMX.
love DMX.
Now for you,
I'm just not impressed, man. Real talk. I'm just not
So who
impressed.
impresses DMX right now? Anybody?
Me.
Okay.
J. Cole is nice.
J. Cole?
Is nice. Lyrically, I heard his first song on the radio before I even knew who it was. Like, damn, who's that? You mean? Something like just grabbed my attention like that.
I'm surprised you don't like Ross lyrically, man. Ross be
He's
spitting.
alright, man. He just talk about eating and girlfriend.